Now to a crowded and chaotic scene at airports across the country tonight after American Airlines cancels 300 more flights today, right here, 5 of which in Salt Lake City, amounting to a total of 2,000 flights since Friday. The cancellations impacting Utahns traveling to and from the state over the weekend. Our ABC4's Rosie Nguyen talking to a few of them, and she joins us live from Salt Lake City International Airport. Rosie, I'm sure a lot of frustration.
Emily, this comes just 3 weeks after thousands of flyers with Southwest Airlines experienced the same thing. American Airlines explains that their issues started Thursday when they experienced strong winds at the Dallas-Fort Worth hub that left their flight crews out of their scheduled positions, and this came all amid a staffing shortage. Milford resident Jamie Ashdown spent the last day on a mission to get her nephew Ike back home.
He was walking around the airport in Dallas-Fort Worth, just losing his mind. He's like, there are so many people in lines, Aunt Jamie.
Ashdown says her nephew was stranded in Dallas on his way home from Tennessee to Colorado after American Airlines canceled his flight on Sunday. He finally made it back at noon today after spending nearly 36 hours at the airport.
I've already told my husband that we won't be traveling for the holidays for sure. We are staying home. I don't even want to chance it at this point.
Salt Lake City resident Afton January experienced a similar dilemma after the airline canceled her flight home from Seattle Saturday afternoon. She ended up having to fly farther out to Dallas to catch a flight back to Utah Sunday night.
There was something very deeply uncomfortable about being stuck in an airport, wearing a mask, not knowing the vaccination status of other travelers, being packed into tight spaces.
Travel experts tell ABC News a staffing boost of 1,800 flight attendants should help the airline company restabilize this week. But some worry this is a warning of what's to come with this upcoming holiday season.
It's going to be a very, very tough holiday travel season. So if you're planning on traveling during the holidays, you better have a plan B.
If you're worried about your upcoming flight being canceled, whether it's through American or not, AAA Utah says there are a few precautionary steps you can take to help minimize the frustrations.
Consider getting travel insurance as well and working with a trusted travel agent who is very knowledgeable in the industry. It can guide you through the whole process in the event that you're caught in one of these situations where your flight is delayed or canceled.
Some other tips: if you have an upcoming flight, check the weather before you go so that way you can be prepared of any possible delays or cancellations. If your flight is canceled, remember that you can rebook your flight yourself. You can do that through the airline's app or their website so that you don't have to wait in those long lines at the airport like what you saw in our report. Reporting live at the Salt Lake City International Airport, Rosie Nguyen, ABC4 News.
All right.